welcome to the Ghostheads Nerd Talk Podcast. Conversation about all nerd culture from all the corners of the world. Now here are your two Ghostbuster hosts, Joe and Rain.
Hey, all you cool busters and bustettes. I'm
Howdy.
Ghostbuster Joe. And
I'm Valerie.
well, Rain couldn't make it tonight because her laptop died. But we still love you, Rain, and can't wait to have you back on next week, next Monday. But first, we have some sad news in the nerd culture. Sadly, we lost a voice actress. It's so sad to see this when we lose someone from like our culture that loses us. We lost Rachel that does the voice for one of the characters for Pokemon. Let's have a moment of silence for Rachel. Thank you, man. Whew, tough way to get the show started off, but Val, welcome back. This is another fun Monday. Mondays are for the nerds. Yes.
Woohoo!
So let's get into it. Let's get into the
Actually gives me
headline.
something to look forward to on finally.
Yes. Everybody looks forward to Sundays, but then they regret it because the next day is Monday. But us, it's a day for the nerds.
Heck yeah.
Hiya.
Yeah.
And the trend. Is that our handshake? We're like,
I guess. I mean, usually like I'm on the bottom, so I guess I'll go like that, and like there we go, and then you go like I don't know. We need Rain here to like really solidify our
we missed
handshake.
you, Mama. We missed you.
We miss you, Rain.
Joe's awkward today.
No, he won't even look at me in the eyes.
I got no lenses. I'm having a hard time doing that. So let's get into the headlines. Today I heard that I think they greenlighted the Netflix series. They greenlighted it.
Indeed they did. I gotta say, I am very excited to finally, hopefully, see some stuff on this new Netflix series.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see.
I know they've been working on it for a good little while now.
They've been. I remember when they first brought was at my brother's house in Brooklyn, in Queens, and people were like kind of like bragging about it and saying it's gonna be something, and they kept talking about Space Force, and I was like, please don't tell me it's gonna be like a space age Ghostbusters series. like how are we gonna do this? Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
I hope not. It's not, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember the year that the news came out. Wasn't it like 2016?
I'm not too sure. I wasn't as heavy into Ghostbusters around that time, so I can't really say.
You almost got your nerd license revoked.
Whoa, wait. That's not what I meant.
and then got the like that messed up cop. But it would be what cop it would be?
I'm focused on other fandoms. That's what I meant.
Be like, the cop would be really messy turn around. It's Farver from Super Troopers. He's like, what'd you say? He's like, you're like, no, sorry. Leader Cola. I just watched that today.
It's that Punisher scene. No, wait.
But I do a podcast still about nerd culture. No. And then you're like, you do a podcast? No.
No.
Do you believe next year that this podcast will be 9 years old? So cute.
Oh, and then the year after that, it'll be double digits.
Oh, we'll be 10 years old. But do you believe that, Val, you're part of something that's been around for 9 years? 8 years. 8 years.
Well, you're making me feel old now, man. Come on.
Yeah. But you're part of something that I thought of just doing to just talk about Ghostbusters, and then Rain helped me out and like made this podcast something that like somewhere where nerds can come and just watch and vent and come in here and talk about things they want to talk about, like horror, not just Ghostbusters. We could talk about everything here, nerd related.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
So, when it comes to the Netflix series, what ghosts do you want them to finally show that like it's only been like a glimmer or like a thought from like the like a real Ghostbusters or Extreme?
Shoot. Something I would like them to one of my favorite ghosts from one of my favorite episodes of Real Ghostbusters, because I've never watched Extreme Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But, and he keeps coming back. They always bring him back, and for like Ghostbusters, the Spirits Unleashed game, they brought him back for that. But I would love to see more Sam Hain. I absolutely love that ghost so freaking much, and I would love to see some more stuff of him if they ever like got stuff from the cartoon or took ghosts from the cartoon.
So you didn't get a chance to see Extreme Ghostbusters. Most people do not. Because if you have Roku, you type in Extreme Ghostbusters. I had it at my fingertips for like a few. I think I told you guys I had it on Roku, and I typed it in. I was watching. I came upstairs. My dad's like, "You want to watch whatever you want? Put on whatever you've been watching." So my mom's like, "Well, let's see what Rainey's been watching on Roku." Extreme Ghostbusters, and my mom's like, "I knew that this was gonna be a Ghostbusters thing you were watching." Papa Panther was watching Extreme Ghostbusters with me, and it was the episode with the clown. The clown episode.
Oh, yeah.
The one that looks like Killer Clowns. He was like, "Damn. These things are scary." Like, I was sitting watching him like this. He was sitting like this, and I'm just like staring at my dad, like observant, being going.
So I haven't like watched cartoons like in forever, but every now and then, and it's just usually like a random weekend morning. If I get up early, I'll kind of just. It's more of just for like a nostalgia thing, but I'll go to the living room and I have the first few seasons of Real Ghostbusters on my phone or whatever. I have them purchased and everything, and I'll go and I'll stream an episode to the TV, and my dad will walk in and be like, "Hell yeah!" and he'll just go and sit down next to me. We'll just be watching it. He wasn't even a really big Ghostbuster fan, but just because of the fact that it's an old cartoon that was around whenever he was growing up, even though he wasn't really "Oh my God, Ghostbusters!" It was around, and so he's like, "Oh, cool! You're watching old cartoons, yeah." And, he'll sit down with me and watch them. It's always really fun.
That's cool. It's cool to know that Roku has it, but I think it expired. So when I go to click it, it's not able to be seen now. I was like, oh, Roku, you mean to me?
It's so sad.
It's I kept trying to see, maybe it was just kidding, and then it'll let me go to the episode I was watching before they nerd kicked me and they gave me a swirly. Just kidding.
Oh, the classic.
You're watching that? Not anymore.
It's dang, Roku's just a classic bully, huh?
Yeah. Well, wait till we get Netflix. All you Ghostbusters fans are going to pay monthly subscription just to watch a Ghostbusters series on Netflix.
Well, joke's on them. I already have a subscription.
They'll be like, "Oh, you're a Ghostbusters fan? Charge extra."
Oh no! Wait!
You're taking the posters off your walls, changing the background to your computer.
Currently wearing a hook and ladder 8 shirt.
They'll be you're like, "No way!" And I'm like, "Ray,
it's not what it looks like."
This show's not PG, but they're not ready to see anything. You're like, "Wait a second," and I'm like, "Well, cover your camera, cover your eyes, children."
No, this is not Tobin's spirit guide right here on my desk. Of course not. That'd be no.
Imagine that on a dating service. Are you a Ghostbusters fan? You have to check yes or no, and your hands are shaking because you have to go, "Do I tell him?"
And then meanwhile, they look at my phone.
You're like, "I hate Ghostbusters." Then you pick up your phone, just check the time, and your hands are shaking. You're like, no, I hate Ghostbusters. I don't know why you would think that.
Yeah, stupid.
You lean over to grab your purse, and it's like the back of your lower back has the Ghostbusters 2 symbol. Everybody hates Ghostbusters 2.
I love Ghostbusters 2, though. It's my favorite.
No, I'm saying on your lower back, you're like, oh, I hate Ghostbusters 2, and then your shirt goes up, and it's like,
oh yeah,
Slimer with the cabbie hat, with the bus driver hat on your lower back. When you're like, no, that was me in college. I don't know. I have to get that removed.
Yeah, that was me during my 1 year of college. I was wild. Oh man,
that's Slimer.
I would. I was crazy in college. In between classes, I would go to the student center and I'd play Stardew Valley instead of working on my homework. I mean, I was like insane. God, crazy days, man.
Yeah, people in the chat.
I'm a loser, but
we're all a little crazy. We're part of the nerd culture, so we all represent some parts of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think I also want to see that guy. That I don't. You say you didn't watch Extreme Ghostbusters. There was like the spirit. You almost look like a mafia guy, and he would suck souls into his chest. He would put his hands out, and like spirits would go inside of him.
That one I'm not familiar with.
I remember seeing him, and you know another one, the one that was in the game, that was like he I can't think of his name. He was part of that black slime.
Gosh damn, I'm about to go to freaking Ghostbuster Wiki.
There's a few of them that I really am like, ooh, Ghostbusters better bring this guy. Oh, they better talk about this guy.
Gosh dang it. All right, back to my usual research during the podcast.
I guess you became the research person because I'm just a talker and Rain's just she'll just smile and laugh.
Y'all two talking. I'm like, okay, here's some pictures on the current subject.
Yeah, because remember last one the clip that we did and you were talking about Rain's hair color and I was like, that was the coolest clip ever.
All right, let me see. Ghosts. Let me see.
Yes, I think that's his name. Or what would you think about an episode all about Sam Han, like the history of him, like how he became or whatever like that?
I'm
saying the name wrong. I'm saying Sam Han because that's a Latino.
There are different ways to pronounce it. I know. I feel like we just talked about this last time that
we did.
Is not the correct way, but that's how it is pronounced in Ghostbusters. So that's how I'm going to pronounce it because it's called Ghost Heads Nerd Talk, and that's how I am familiar with the character Sam Han. So that's how I'm going to say it. So if there's anybody out there that's angry, you want to what? That's too damn bad. But
yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure where to find the ghost, but I'll figure it out later, and I'll make sure next time that's what I'm gonna open with. Hey guys, last time we were trying to figure out the name of a ghost. Here it is.
Yeah, we're gonna get all these Ghostbuster fans. You call yourself Ghost Head Nerd Talk, Karens. You call yourself Ghost Head Nerd Talk, but you don't even know the names of ghosts. I'll be like, hey, yeah, they'll be that shit. Well,
look, sometimes I gotta empty out certain bits of information and take new ones in, and sometimes, unfortunately, it has to be Ghostbuster stuff that I gotta just throw out for a little bit.
Yeah, remember, I wear 2 different color glasses. Sometimes my brain still thinks I'm doing Dudes at Ringside. I'm going, oh yeah. No. And then everybody gets mad at me. Leave the stream. This is not a professional wrestler. He's a liar. He's a phony, a big phony.
Yeah. No, I will say that with that, with the new Ghostbusters cartoon coming out, I'm excited to finally I wanted to see something, anything of it, just art or just one little still or one character just to see how it's gonna look, which I am really excited for, especially because I follow all of these Ghostbuster artists, people who are well known for their art in the Ghostbusters community. So there's Dave Alvarez who does amazing art. There's I mean, Chris Sorrentino, he does the just real Ghostbuster art, and then there's Richie Crypt, who does like more comic book style, but it's all so cool. And I'm just like, I see all these like things where like other like I see all these other people's Ghostbuster art, and like whenever like I think about this cartoon, I'm like, man, like I just wonder what kind of style they're gonna go for. Like,
and what year? What year are we gonna get? Is it gonna be right after Frozen Empire?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be right after? Here we go. Throw this on the wall on your like the board I have next to my
1990. I'm kidding.
But in the 90s, maybe after Ghostbusters 2.
That'd be cool.
Or
I
like
want to.
before- yeah.
One way I'd like to see. I'd like to see the downfall of the Ghostbusters.
Oh my God! What each
I want to
episode
see.
is why?
I want to
what
watch
the
all the original Ghostbusters there, right? And I want to see Egon come in here, and he's like, "Look on this iTablet. It says here all this stuff about Evo Shandor. Gozer's coming back," and they're like, "Egon, man, like, come on." Did you end up drilling a hole in your head while we weren't looking or something? Because like you're acting crazy, man. And
imagine that. They make the real Ghostbusters like it's like the full first 3 episodes is how the equipment disappeared, but it made it in real Ghostbusters style. Imagine that.
No, I don't think it's going to be that at all.
Or season 1 is all that, and then the season 2 is like the new, like a all new story.
I would think it would take place. I'm thinking personally, I think it would probably most likely take place in like modern Ghostbusters. Probably I said like a different story. Like, okay, because that's something that Jason Reitman talks a lot about, is that there are stories all over the world. There's all these folk tales and all these ghost stories, like just all sorts of things that they could tell from all over the world. And I think that this could be their way of finally doing that without like having to get like a whole like cast, like making a whole movie. They just do an animated series instead, and maybe it can like kind of branch off from New York and like, Winston with like his lab stuff and his research, and it kind of just goes from there. And maybe it could be something like that, which I think would be really cool to see, like Ghostbusters kind of going like worldwide.
Global. I like to say global. Makes you sound like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Global. Jay-Z comes on. It's like, hey, I'm a Ghostbuster now. I have a little part in Harlem. We got Ghostbusters. It's all gold and like everything. Jay-Z's like, Beyonce can't fit in the flight suit no more. I gotta give her a shirt and a pair of pants.
I was sitting there, I was like, who is Jay-Z?
Who is Jay-Z?
Who is Jay-Z? I'm familiar with the name.
H to the Izzo. Oh God, copyright strike.
What? Oh no! Wait.
No. I'm not gonna sing the rest of the song. I promise. Zero and no. No.
My bad. I went kind of quiet. My thing like froze up. I don't know if there's something wrong with my internet or what, but
it's Rain. She's like, you can't do this to us.
She's sabotaging the stream.
I think she would be. If she was watching, she'd be like, "You guys are not as good as Mom out there."
We're not.
I had an idea for a future episode. Let's do like let's talk about Tobin's. Let's talk about the Tobin Spirit Guide. We could talk about we could like do 3 chapters, and we could just read their stories or like talk about those ghosts or look them up.
So like we'd be doing bedtime stories.
Yeah,
Tobin Spirit Guide.
Yeah.
All right, children. I'm going to tell you a nice little story about animal spirits.
Oh, God. It's funny. I caught myself looking at the random ghosts in there, and I was like, what?
Put you right to sleep. Don't worry.
Just like our show. When Rain's not here.
Exactly.
Just kidding. We all love.
Hey, all of you, wake up. Come on. Get up.
Hey, wake up.
You up? All right. They're paying attention now. Okay, now we can continue.
Yeah. And you know what else? We could also they in this series they could also touch on Vigo and
That
see
would
what
be
he's been up
cool.
to. You know, or like give
Oh,
because what we all thought with this movie, we were gonna see Vigi again, but we never did.
well,
Like
I was kind of like, I beforehand, I remember a lot of people saying like, "Oh, like what if they bring Vigo back? Like they brought Gozer back for the first movie, they're gonna bring Vigo back for the second." And I'm very glad that they didn't, that they weren't just kind of like retelling the story. Like they're taking a new direction with it, which I like. Uh, so I think like now I would have liked to see something like, you know how there are like just a bunch of little Easter eggs here and there. Like they have that original Ghostbusters sign, like where it's just like the whiteboard with like, Ghostbusters painted across it. Like they had that in the attic during one of the scenes
yeah,
at the beginning. They had like the thermos from Ghostbusters 2. And I think it would have been cool to see like maybe like the Vigo painting, or like, well, it wouldn't be a Vigo painting anymore, but like the painting of like the Ghostbusters where they're all just like there with their stuff, and like, baby Oscar in the middle, like that painting of them just like thrown in there.
I would have done this. I would have had Finn like, what's that? And he starts walking up to it, and he looks at it, and all of a sudden it turns into Vigo, and he goes, "What are you looking at?" And then it goes back to the guys, like get a
Or
Vigo
Finn just
skin.
goes up and like pulls Ray where he's just like, oh, like just like starts drooling.
Not again. Have him run away from the painting.
Arnar.
Not again. I don't want to think of that again. He just has the flashback. They show the flashback of him driving, and Bill's just like in the back seat.
I love that part.
I always go, "Oh my god, all the New York City accidents he must have caused, and they didn't even mention them."
No, they just kept going.
I love that
Like,
when he went.
sorry.
I think they hit somebody because Bill goes, he like looks back.
I mean, they almost hit a guy in Frozen Empire at the very beginning. There's a guy on the bike, and freaking, they almost hit him. So
That whole scene freaked me out when they were driving. My Papa Panther was so, because he lived in New York, and he just was like, "Nope. Oh, that's the mayor. That's the mayor's house, Joe." And I'm like, "I know that, Dad." And they spun in the crash. He went like this. See, that would have never happened in the city. No. You would have got a ticket. I'm like, "Dad, I know that it's a movie."
of course you're gonna get a ticket for that.
Damn it, Dad. Yeah.
It's fine, Joe. It's fine. Enjoy the movie, anyways.
I cried at the end of the first one, so it's okay.
I would hope so. I think we all cried.
My mask, I wore a mask in my theater because people were still wearing masks in my theater, and the paper mask I wore was soaked. It was so wet. I was like, yeah.
I still remember like the first time like watching that, dude. Like I was a mess. I was just like, and then like it just like goes to the Ghostbusters song, and I'm like,
Yeah, it's like, Ghostbusters.
Get it, go.
I don't have any more tissues. My popcorn, dang it.
And like it doesn't help too that like I'm like an emotional mess during movies. I don't know why. Like, like okay, like I'm like a big softie whenever it comes to movies. Like I straight up cried at the at the end of Toy Story 4. I'm a big emotional mess during movies. Stranger Things season 4 finale, that one just like, the whole like Eddie and then Max, that scene had me just like a mess. And then, same thing with the Ghostbusters Afterlife. Like that, and that movie, though, I still cannot really like, I don't really watch it often because it's just like such an emotional movie, especially towards the end. And like, dude, I freaking hate it. And because like every time I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna cry this time. I can watch it. I'm not gonna cry. And then like, be watching it with somebody, and then like that whole like scene comes up, and they just go like, and like there I am, just like,
there you are blubbering.
Yeah, like it's just like straight up, just like tears just streaming.
Yeah.
Horrible.
There you are blubbering. Oh, poor Rain. Poor Val was crying there, just tearing up.
You call me Rain?
So used to having her with us.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not Rain.
That's it. And then she just jumps. Your dog jumps in your seat. He's like, oh.
It just takes over.
It's happening.
I'm gonna warn you though. He's mean. He's got an attitude.
I think if I came to Texas some reason, I would be like, I'll babysit your dog. You're like, Joe, my dog's taller than you. I'm like, no, he's. Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Gonna like pick him up and like just gonna stand there. That's how he stands. Just
he'll probably jump on my shoulders. Probably like cause I like hugging dogs, so he'll probably jump up and.
Yeah, he probably will. He likes to jump on people, unfortunately.
I like to run too, and I like huskies, so I'll make him run. Like, let's go, let's run around the yard. I'm little.
Okay, but take him to the backyard because, like, you take him to the front and he's gone.
Oh, what happened to my dog? I was trying to chase him, and he was really fast.
Dude, I cannot catch him on foot. Like every time though, I try to, because there have been times where my dog gets out and I have to go and try to catch him. And now lately though, he's just been going down the street into my grandparents' house, and he'll like run up, and like by the time like I notice that like he's like getting out, or like I'll like see him just like jump the fence. I'm like, shoot. So I'll call my grandma and I'm like, yo, let him in. Rocket's like gonna come to your house. Like open the door, let him in. And like I'll like be like chasing my dog down the street, and I just see him like go and turn up my grandma's driveway and like run inside. I'm like, oh my god.
He wants to visit grandma.
Before that though, like dude, like he would run through the entire neighborhood. Like it was insane. I'm just like, how do you have the like I know you're a husky, but like how do you have the energy for this, dude? Like I take you on walks, I play with you.
Does grandma have a secret stash of snacks at her house that you don't know about, and she gives it to him?
It's not a very secret stash. Like he ran out one time, and that whole thing happened. I called her, and she opened the door right as soon as Rocket was running up. And I'm like running down the street, and like my hurry inside. I'm sitting there. I'm like trying to catch my breath. I'm looking at my dog. He like runs up to me like, "Hey, mom," and I'm like, you just ran away. Like, I don't want to talk to you. And I was there just like catching my breath. I was like, oh my God. And I look up, and my grandma was like getting a hot dog out of the fridge and just like feeding it to him. I'm like, why are you giving him treats? He just got out. Like, I'm not going to punish him, but like, don't reward him.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's funny though.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Funny, you know what would be a kind of cool episode? Like
it's dogs.
Yeah, Ghostbusters chasing dogs. No, that'd be funny.
Well, I have a Ghostbuster vest for him.
Oh my gosh! Don't disturb me. I'm busting ghosts. Oh my god, that'd be the cutest little pin that goes on the vest. You know how they say I'm working? Be like, I'm busting ghosts. Like, don't stop me. I'm busting ghosts.
It's funny because like I did take Rocket out like with his because that's just his harness, because he's a husky. He just has a lot of energy. So like he likes to pull a lot whenever we're going on walks. I don't like to have him in a collar because he can get out of those really easily. But I don't like to have him in like the little thin harnesses, because I'm like, dude, like I'm pretty sure that's like digging into like your shoulders. Yeah. So I got him like a big vest that's like, it's nice and like keeps him like in there, like he can't get out, which I love. And it looks like a little Ghostbuster uniform, and like I have his name patch on one side, and I have a the Ghostbuster patch on the other side. And I would take him out sometimes, and people would be like, oh my god, he's so cute, I didn't know they had huskies as service dogs. And I'm like, huh? I'm like, no. He's not a service dog. And they're like, what? Why is he wearing a service vest? I'm like, here, let me spin him around. You see the Ghostbuster patch?
He's your emotional support dog. That's what Dexter is. Dexter's got an ID and everything.
Oh.
Yes, my 16-year-old wiener dog. Emotional
Rocket
support.
talks back, so I can't really call him an emotional support dog. But
Imagine you're like, we have to go this way. Oh, he starts yelling at you.
no.
I don't. But there's children eating hot dogs that way, and you want me to go the other direction where the Starbucks is? No.
Rocket actually likes Starbucks.
Okay.
He knows when we're at Starbucks, we like go in the line. Like sometimes I'll just go in the line just so that like he could have the experience of waiting in line, knowing that he's gonna get a little pup cup. And so I'll take him through the line, and he knows because he'll like go stand there and like they open the window and like Rocket's just like right there, like right in my face, just like looking at them. And I'm like, oh hello, and he's just right there, like trying to climb across me. They're like, do you need a pup cup? Yes, I do. Thank you.
No, my legs are broken for no. My dog just shattered my legs.
Yeah, he just like kind of stepped all over me
Oh,
to not get a pup cup.
yes. And that's not cheap either. The pup cups at they're not cheap. Aren't they like $5? Somewhere else I went, they were like $5. My mom got Dexter something. It was like $5.
No, they're free.
Well, somewhere we went, I forgot where it was. They charged us $5 for it.
What?
Yeah.
Everywhere I've gone, they've been free. Well, you better go and get your money back.
That was my mom. She was just like, okay, it's worth it. And I'm like, what? Is that ice cream made with like crystals? Like what? What?
No, it's just whipped cream. Which actually sometimes I go and I get whipped cream. I don't even use it. I just like get it so I could like have like a little pup cup or like a little treat for Rocket, and I'll make him like a little homemade pup cup. And here you go, bub.
Your friend is listening at the door, and your pup is listening at the door, going, oh, "It's a lie." Like,
oh,
you liar! He's watching on his doggy tablet, and he's going, unfollow, unsubscribe.
Oh no!
He's gonna send a nasty message to you through the chat. How dare you, Mom? Joe, unfriend her. Don't be friends. We kick her off the show.
She's a liar.
She lied. She lied about the whipped cream. She said she's pulled up
bullshit. I'm kidding.
I'm gonna lay all over her pillows and lay a dog fart.
No, he would never do that because he hates getting on my bed. Because I have like one of those like memory foam mattresses, and he doesn't like that. He will not get on like a surface if it's like too like squishy. So like he won't use dog beds. Cannot get him to use a dog bed. He prefers just a blanket just laid out on the floor. And yeah, he just will not get in my bed. He hates it. You know, like every now and then he will jump up there and like he'll like walk around and then he'll just jump back off and run out. I'm like, all right. Yeah. Thanks. Good seeing you, bub.
Yeah, peace on you. Yeah. Yeah. So you know what's funny? I'm seeing this. I love seeing the Ecto One flying around New York. But what would you think if they went with like an alternate like vehicle, so there's like more weaponized stuff on the car in this series on Netflix?
Like a different vehicle, you said, or
like I guess an alternate vehicle, because the alley you could have like another vehicle.
I mean, I would be open to it, but like they gotta make it something good. Like I don't want their next vehicle to be something like that. What was it, that Mercedes van that they had in Frozen Empire where they held the packs in? Like, yeah, that's lame, dude. Like, if you're gonna have another vehicle, like I'd be cool with that as long as it's cool, as long as it's like, just there's a certain, I can't really explain it. It's just I don't want to see like a lame little like SUV just like,
yeah,
you know,
no,
with like, you know, Neutrona turrets or something on it. Like I don't want to see something like I want to see something cool, something big.
Everybody I keep saying it. It's going to be that car, that battery powered car that everybody brags about now.
The Teslas?
Yeah, Tesla. They're going to make it a Tesla. Runs on ecto power.
Like, you know what? I think I'm gonna back away from the Ghostbuster fandom, guys.
It's a ghost Tesla.
No, we don't need
And
ghost
that's when
Teslas.
she goes, man, He-Man needs fans, man. Guess what?
He-Man.
Oh man, how do you get Ghostbuster heat during the Ghost Head Nerd Talk? He-Man was the greatest series ever. Oh Jesus.
But yeah, no, I'd be cool with another vehicle though, just as long as it's cool.
I
And
think
I'm happy with it.
they should show the roof and just like give you like an insight if it's still the pad still there. Have like the helicopter pad still there from like the real Ghostbusters, the original series.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of joke and say, "Oh, we can still have the helicopter. It's still somewhere in storage." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like, you know.
Yeah. Do you remember? Didn't they have the toy? Didn't they have that as a toy for Real Ghostbusters? Wasn't that a toy?
Hold up.
There we go. Now it's giving us our info.
All right.
I could have sworn they did. I know they had it in the cartoon a lot. Egon was always zapping up into space to go into the sky to go figure out what's going on.
I need to reverse the polarity on this.
Yeah. Always. That's one series I hope comes to Netflix when they do the Netflix series. They bring real Ghostbusters on there.
Okay. Yes, they did.
Okay. I know they had it because I know people that was kids that were their parents were buying them every Ghostbusters toy that they had, and I seen my friend Jimmy. I think he had. I swear he had the Ghostbusters helicopter because I remember seeing the car, the all the Ghostbusters, the monsters, and I thought I saw a chopper. I was wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, they did have it. The old Kenner toy. Here, if you'd like, I could go ahead and
let's show it.
There we go.
Oh, here we go. Wham bam yum yum. There he is.
Yeah.
This looks so weird.
No, that's so cool, man.
Oh yeah, now I see it. Yeah. It looked different in the cartoon. Actually, that's how it looked in the cartoon. That's literally how it looked in the cartoon.
All right, this is like the peak of all toys right here.
Yeah. Did you get one or like I never got it? I always saw it in the store.
I do not have one, unfortunately.
Probably want so much money for it now. They probably want like 50, 60 bucks.
That's not it.
See, you could tell Egon put a lot of work into it. He took the wheels off our motorcycle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You could see the straight up easy bake oven style make that thing. Like,
yeah. I think also Ray was probably helping with that. I mean, you know how in the first movie, like, you know, shows Dana walking into the firehouse and you have like Ray in the Ectos, like his butt in the air, just
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Ray had a hand in this as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny. Also, I want them to keep the test lab in the alley where they test all the wands. Mm-hmm. And Alex, in the cartoon, they shoot up and there's a lady and a guy in the morning drinking coffee, and the wand, the spray just goes right past it, and they're like, "We really got to move out of this apartment."
I could see that happening in the cartoon.
Yeah, you can't do it in the movie. That'll be weird.
Yeah.
Two actresses. Oh, but just me and you and Rain as roommates. It's like they hire you two as a come in the role. Rain picks her coffee cup up, you pick up yours, but then your mug nearly gets zapped by the plasma.
And then I'm really upset because the thing that got zapped was the Ghostbusters 2 thermos.
Yeah.
And they came with free balloons for the kids. And you know, and they don't have them anymore, and I'm gonna be so upset because they zapped it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know who else we need to check in on the Ghostbusters cartoon series? The Scoleri Brothers.
I was gonna say that earlier. The Scoleri brothers are like my favorite ghosts in the series. I love the Scoleri brothers so much, and I would love to see more of them.
Or do you want to hear a backstory? Because I've heard some weird stories about how the Scoleri brothers died. Like, they were wrongfully charged for murder. Like, wouldn't you want to see the leading up to right before they got charged? Like that little whole right before they died kind of thing situation? Or that would take too long? Do you think that would take too long?
Maybe. I mean, I just want to see him back. I mean, now that all the ghosts that they've ever caught are out of the containment unit, there's a possibility that those two are, haunting some random courthouse or something, which I would love to see.
Imagine they have the day all the ghosts get out, and like the judge that the Ghostbusters they found him for guilty, gave him the chair. His son's cleaning out his dad's office, and all of a sudden you hear things crackle around, and they just come up behind him and go, ah, huh? And then they just separate. They go to grab him, and they go to grab him, and they're like, "No, you're not him."
And then but now do they just like let him go or what? I mean, I doubt they're gonna show mercy for his son.
Yeah, nope, that's not him. Ruh-roh. What'd you do? Cause havoc on the son?
What would I do if I was a ghost and went to go haunt the dude that gave me the chair? I found his son and said, "You want to know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get his son and take him to the chair too." I'm kidding, but
your turn.
Yeah, how do you like them apples? I'm kidding.
I think who else? Oh, the Spider Ghost, the Spider Queen.
Oh,
I talked about her at work, and my chef did not believe me. He said, "Nah, man, that's not Ghostbusters. That sounds like..." He showed him a picture. He goes, "Nah, Joe, that looks like a horror movie. That doesn't look like Ghostbusters." And I showed her a picture from the game, and he goes, "Is that really Ghostbusters?" And I showed him the level, and he's like, "That's creepy. Everything's covered in spider webs."
I remember whenever I was playing that game one time, I was streaming it. I was talking with my friends on Discord, and I was streaming the game, and they're watching it, and they're like, "Yeah, like you go through the hotel, and then like you go to where the spider lady's at."
Yeah.
Well, they're like so confused. They're like, "Dude, like I swear to God, we were just in a hotel, and like now we're in like this random place, and like there's a spider we're trying to kill." And I'm like, "Yeah, you got it."
Little spiders. Arachnophobia. Yeah.
I just don't like bugs in general. They freak me the hell out.
I live in the woods, so I kind of like I'm used to them now. But then when I was working in my old job that starts with a W, ends with fart, wall. Yeah.
I get it.
No. I got bit by a wolf spider in my hand because I put a glove on, one of those gloves that grab a rug, and there was a wolf spider in the glove, and I didn't see it, and they bit my hand, and my hand puffed to the size of a baseball glove.
So it's funny that you say that. Well, it's not funny. Very sorry that you had to experience that, but I have I always do that because I'm gonna be honest, I really hate bugs. Like bugs, I would count them as like my top fear. All right, and then like I hate bugs. I hate them. I have a can of something right here in case there are any, or in case there are ever any bugs in my room. I have a can that's like right next to me that I used to kill them. Yeah, it works better than Raid, but yeah. So it's funny that you say, like you mentioned a glove, because recently I need to get some gloves out of the garage to so I could like work outside on my truck or something. And it gets on my dad's nerves because he's like, dude, like, hurry up, come on, put on the gloves, like, let's get to work. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, hold on. Okay, that was good.
Shake him out.
Anything in there? No? All right, it's good. And he's just like, dude, like, there are no bugs in there, Valerie. And I'm like, oh, you never know. There could be a spider nesting in there. I don't know. You don't know.
Charlotte's future webs, you know. Charlotte's children could have made nests in the gloves, and you're the food for the babies. Ow.
It could be the situation, and I don't want to be in that situation.
No. No. Oh, I'm thinking there's so many ghosts that I'm thinking about that should be on this Netflix series now. I'm so like, I wish I could like. Oh my gosh, maybe that's a stupid one. Maybe have it like a glimmer of him or just mention him. The Fisherman Ghost.
Dude, yes, that'd be cool.
Because whoever does the art, they have to make it like a 3D-ish. They can't just make it one-dimensional like real Ghostbusters.
Yeah,
they have to make it like.
Can I mute for a moment?
Yes.
Please keep talking.
Yes, but yeah, that Fisherman Ghost would be so cool. I would love to see that Fisherman Ghost back, because like it would be so cool to see him back after 2009 and have more of a story, and maybe even explain him and explain how he, maybe subtly how he died, so we all can get an idea on who is the Fisherman Ghost. And he's not just like some random fisherman, but you know, as us Islanders fans, it kind of looks like the old stupid logo that they used for a while for the Islanders. Like the fisherman, like all I think is the fish sticks. The fish sticks.
Fish sticks. Wait, what are we talking about?
The joke for a while when that game came out, and it looked like the guy on the fish stick package when you get the fish sticks.
Oh yeah. Huh. It's funny. Yeah, I have some of those actually.
Yeah, every time I see it, and I go, it's the Fisherman Ghost on the fish sticks package.
I love fish sticks.
Well, South Park. If you know the South Park joke, you like fish sticks? No, I'm not doing it. That's not nice. I'm out of here. That's straight to you, Joe. That's right. It's mean.
That's so mean. How
You're so mean to me. Yeah. Trying to think of one, Val. Let's do it. Let's think of more ghosts that we want to see. I'm trying to think. Even like 2016, I'm like, oh god,
more ghosts that I'd want to see. I mean, of course. I mean, they. I feel like they just have to have him now because they've had him in the last two movies. I'm gonna see some more Mini Puff shenanigans.
Yes. Oh yes.
So like there's so much stupid little things that you could do with them. They're so silly and goofy.
Train. Wouldn't you want to see him go down into the subway and just take over the one of the subway trains?
Heck yeah. I want to see him cause some chaos, man. Like,
oh my god, they go into one car and they just start like gremlins, like, and the whole car is full of mini puffs.
Yeah, they like go and like they find some food like after midnight, and then like that's how they multiply.
Someone left a box of pizza in the train and they're all just eating it, and and they find more, like a half-eaten hot dog, a drink, oh my god. They break into a coffee shop and they start eating all the coffee beans, and they get all
Wait, hang on. Which one makes them multiply? Is it the water?
Yeah, I think it's water.
Ah, dang it, I got that wrong.
I think it's water. You want some water? Oh. You know what I tried to do? I tried to log us into TikTok, but it didn't let me. It wasn't part of the list of things that they I was like gonna surprise you today, Val. I was gonna sign into TikTok and be like, "Hey, TikTok, welcome." You would have been like, "Huh?"
Yeah. Dang it, you caught on to it.
Yes, I do that at work all the time. Hey, I told one of the girls I work with, so you're on the TikTok? And she's like, "No, Joe, I don't have any TikToks in my purse." And I'm like, No. Are you watching TikTok? And she's like, "Huh?" I was like, No. TikTok. She's like, "Joe, it's called TikTok." I was like, "No, it's TikTok." Me and my buddy Val, we say Tic Tac all the time. We're cool. We're part of the pool. We're the cool generation. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so cool.
We love Eminem here on Ghost at Nerd Talk. Oh man, so many Gen Z's just like this. You're bad. You're mean. Canceled. Canceled.
No. Gen Z's don't cancel him. He's cool, I swear.
My glasses are cool. They'll be like making videos to shut just me in the background like this. I was like, first off, his lenses, no glasses. Second off, what's with those hoodies? I'm like, because they're cool, and they also have Halloween Horror Night. You can't hate on that.
Oh no, that's cool.
Oh man, there's still there more stuff. They're talking about Halloween Horror Night, the ghost. We talked about the last week about yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many more ghosts that are coming through my head right now.
Name one. Tell me.
The clowns, one of the clowns from Extreme Ghostbusters, the whole crew of clowns. You still need to watch that episode.
I think you said that one.
They're creepy. They're so creepy.
Clowns. See that one. Oh no, they look so silly.
Oh, they're silly though. They're like aliens, and they'll suck your soul out, and they'll suck your body, like your clothes fall, and they eat you.
No.
Yeah, they go, and then your clothes just fall. It's curtains.
Huh.
You get eaten.
Well,
They eat me. My dad's like, this is pretty much Killer Clowns from outer space on a cartoon. I'm like, yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome. If you're with the if you know
Hello,
anything about
Aaron TV or TTV.
Yeah, I hope you're following us on Twitch. Please hit the follow button. It really helps us a lot. And please share this on your social medias, like your flat Facebook or your X.
What's
or,
X?
Yeah. Your ex gonna give it to you. No, DMX.
Oh.
No.
I take it back, Gen Zers. He's
Cancel.
not cool. I'm kidding.
I can't even dance right. They can make fun of me.
We are currently discussing the ghosts that, well, we're mostly discussing the ghosts that we would like to see in the upcoming Ghostbusters animated series on Netflix. He's talked about the clown ghosts from Extreme Ghostbusters. I would like to see Sam Hain and the Scolari brothers, as well as the Mini Puffs. You must also see the sailor ghosts.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the
fish finger guy.
Yeah. Fisherman. My God, there's so many that were in real Ghostbusters also that are. Oh my gosh.
Bring back the
Boogeyman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boogeyman. See the Boogeyman. Oh yeah. But now we're in a different era of like creepy. Do you think they'll make him more like creepier? Will it give him more of a creepier face? Like,
I mean, I think that is. Well, no, I think with him, I think with the classic Ghosts, they would try to keep him the same. I think Ghostbusters is going more of it seems like they're doing more of that, like for instance, with Slimer in the most recent movie, they had him looking exactly like he did in '84. And although, like, I don't know how the art style is going to be of this new animated series, I think they are going to try to keep the cartoon ghosts looking how they did. Although I think, though, if they do decide to make new ghosts and make new ghosts and stuff, I think then with the new ones, they will make them creepier. I think they will just kind of keep the old ones. Like, if they bring old ones back, I think they will just like kind of leave those alone, because that's kind of what people want. They just kind of want the stuff to be left alone. You know, they want just a little bit of that nostalgia. But of course, we want new stuff as well. And I think just how you said, like, that's kind of like the new thing nowadays to make it extra creepy. And I think they will make hopefully new ghosts.
We got Sam. We got Boogeyman. The clown ghost from Extreme Ghostbusters.
I feel like now, whenever they try to like make any creepy character, they just don't give him a nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it Baraka doesn't have much of a nose, right? Or
He just
does
has
he?
like that little bump, like a
Yeah. And then there's
yeah,
there's
he
Vecna.
does. Because I'm looking at I'm looking at my cup.
Does he have a nose?
Yeah, yeah, you can't really see it, but he's got a nose.
He's barely got a nose. He doesn't count.
It's kind of like a little bump or
That doesn't count as a nose.
Oof. Oof is my favorite word. Me and my buddy Hector. There's a TikTok video of a grandma. They made shorter her face, and I have to find it. And he goes, he puts the camera on his older grandma's face with like a Middle Eastern. And he goes, oof, and she was like, oof, oof you, oof you. It's cute. Okay.
Whenever they're making the new ghost creepy, I'm gonna say it now. They're gonna give their first creepy ghost no nose.
Imagine.
They never give the bad guys a nose.
Just big eyes, big mouth, no nose. Who else? Oh my gosh.
And no nose.
Oh my gosh, they could do this for Slimer. Remember when they got all those Slimers and they just like turned into one giant Slimer?
Yes, I was watching that episode recently. They kept just like running into things and then like turning into like a bunch of little ones.
Didn't he turn blue?
He did, yeah.
That freaked me out. I was like,
although I can't remember what happens after that. I just remember whenever they all like came back together and it was just one huge Slimer.
And he was so mad. He was so mad at the guys.
It's like, I'm blue now. Come on.
Yeah, they were mean to him.
I lost my signature color. Well, it was mostly Venkman that was mean to him.
Yeah, he's never nice. He's always really mean to him. Always.
I like that one episode where a Slimer runs away and he leaves a note and everything.
You know what's funny? I always think every time I lose my think I'm gonna bring Baby Slimer somewhere with me, and if I accidentally lose him one day and I have to post it on the page, I'm gonna have to find the picture of Baby Slimer crying, staring in a window, and then have Joe forgot me, left me somewhere, and oh my god, I'm lost.
Arnar, you just like he's like looking out the window and you just see like a car driving away.
Oh. And then Rain is trying to chase the car because you left your baby here and he's eating everything. Once again, I did it again. He was staring at me and I was wondering why he was staring at me. Sorry. He's our mascot. How can I forget our mascot?
Mm-hmm.
Slimer. Interesting, right?
Slimer.
Interesting. Baby Slimer. He's our mascot.
That's so cool.
Got a lady from Holland and during the middle of COVID. She just sent it to me. She's like, you like it? You really do? I'm sending it. Give me your address. I was like,
rad.
I have a friend in a different country that made me Baby Slimer, and I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, well, I know it's going to get broken on my keys. I'm going to make him famous. I'm going to make you famous.
Oh.
Cool. I got to post on there more. But
yeah,
now yeah.
Same with Rocket. I need to our other mascot.
Yes.
I need to start posting on his Instagram more, and I finally posted today because I was just sitting there. I was playing guitar, and like I was just playing whatever. I think at some point I was playing Beatles, and then I was playing something else, and then I was playing a little bit of Metallica. And whenever I do, it's like I'm like sitting on the floor, just with my guitar and my amp next to me, and Rocket goes. And he lays down right in front of the amp, and that thing is loud too. Like, and he's just like laying in front of it, just like looking at it. I'm like, what is your problem, dude? Like, I took a picture. I thought it was really cute. And he's just like staring at the amp, and like he'll look back at me, like waiting for me to play, just back at the amp. And I was like, yeah, let me get a picture of that. And I posted it. It's like, finally get some Rocket content.
Yes, so I think I know what this person is asking about. What we are about. This is a nerd culture podcast where we talk about everything from Ghostbusters to horror to upcoming movies, trends, stuff like that, fun stuff in the nerd culture. Not trends, but we talk about different topics from the week that's been. So that's what we are. No, Ghost Head Nerd Talk. And the other people that are in here, I don't understand that. We are just here to have fun and things. I may have said something. Did I say anything that was bad? I don't think I did.
I don't think so. You shouldn't have.
I'm not going to say what they said, but I'm like, thanks. That's nice. I guess when we're done, I'll read it. I'll show you it.
Okay.
I don't want to put them. I don't want to give them any time. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a fun shirt. I'm a one-man wolf pack shirt on today. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, it's really got my brain going on what another ghost should we have in this new series that we bring back?
Well, if we need any ideas, I do have Tobin's spirit guide next to me.
Let's see what Tobin has for us today.
Can I do this correctly? Hold on. Oh, it's the title. Okay, okay, well, let's see. What are some good ones that we could have? Oh, look! It's a little boogeyman, just being so boogie.
He looks so creepy. They made them look really creepy in that book. The artist did a really good job.
They did.
We gotta figure out who wrote the book, and we should one of us should send them a message and see if they'll come on the show.
I don't have the confidence to do that, so I will say good luck, Joe. Shoot, there's not a lot that I see that I really am like, oh.
I'm trying to think. There's ghosts that I remember as a kid, but I can't remember them now.
It's my favorite Pumpkinhead ghost.
There's your boy.
It's him.
You should get a tattoo of him.
Absolutely not. Although I already know what my tattoo will be if I ever decide to get one.
Oh my God.
I will not say.
A tattoo, a cartoon Val with the hearts in her eyes, looking at Sam Han like this. And he's just looking down with you in disgust, like.
Yeah, just like most people look down at me, like, what the fuck is wrong with that person?
Like he's just about to flick you away like a booger.
Oh, thanks. I love being
because he's evil, and you're like staring at him like, oh, precious. and Raina and I,
precious,
my precious. And you're trying to grab his sheet thing he's wearing. And Rain's like, do you want to open the trap? I think I do. We're losing her.
Okay, so there's one in the book, and I think this one was in the cartoon. Mr. Sandman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, imagine. One of the characters, and they said they were bringing back old bad guys that we never seen. That would be cool as hell to see New York fall. Instead of Frozen, New York falls asleep.
Oh, the city that never sleeps falls asleep. Oh,
what the heck did they not? Oh, that could be. I think that could be a future movie. I could see them.
It's the city that falls asleep.
Oh my God, New York's can be a Ghostbusters Sleepy City. Would you give your money to the Sony company again if they made New York City Sleepy City?
I will give them money to maybe a different title, but
I kind of think I can't make. I don't want to make it sound boring, but like New York City, the Z capital of the world now. Oof, that was a bad joke. Gen Z, again, I apologize for being so whack. I try not to act like the younger gen. If I say dad jokes, there's some girls that are like my age that like dad jokes. So I'm 41. I'm kind of like a dad.
On behalf of all Gen Zers, I will say, we do not forgive you. You're lame. I'm kidding. I swear to God.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm picking on you, man. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it.
No, Joe, just kidding. Go on. You're on your own. Going. That's wrong. Joe's so mean. Kick me out of the stream. Jerk. Oh man, you forgot to put your stream on the thing today. Dang it.
Ah.
It's never too late. Just kidding.
Well, it might be too late. We're over an hour in.
Ah! It's my sister. It's Sassy. It's Sassy.
Hello.
It's my sister. It's my twinning. Oh, copyright.
Hello, Joe's twin.
That's Sassy. That's Valerie. Rain couldn't make it tonight. Rain always wants to talk to you, and she missed again.
Oh God, we gotta rub this in Rain's face.
You're like, oh, I got a chance.
Rain, guess who we talked to today?
Talk to Sassy Chica. Which tonight we're talking about people that we would want to see that's going to be on the Netflix series, Ghostbuster cartoonish, or do you think they should go with like a brand new bad guy that they've never they just?
Oh, definitely. I think. I mean, I would like to see them kind of. Like not just like real Ghostbusters. It's just one cartoon and then another cartoon and a new bad guy. It would be cool though to see how a Ghostbuster movie runs. I mean, they had little ghosts here and there, like the Scoleri brothers, but that wasn't their main focus. That wasn't their main bad guy at the end. It would be cool though to see them do something. Have a big bad kind of throughout the series, but they don't really have their big showdown until the last episode. And I think something like that would have really helped out with our current or our most recent villain, Garaka. Because I feel like he had so much more potential to be a really good villain. To really cause some chaos in the city, and we didn't see too much of the city being frozen, unfortunately. We saw shards of ice coming in on the beach, and we saw the firehouse, the roads just and all the ice coming over. But I feel like it would have gotten so much cooler if they could have had a series for him where it kind of builds up to this, and towards the last couple of episodes, that's when everything starts happening. So you have more time to with the villain to see what the villain does. And but like I said, small ghosts here and there, but they have a main back story or a background villain that's gonna be a bigger deal later on. I think something like that would be pretty cool.
I would also think about maybe having how we had Zool in the first movie. I got another woman bad guy. We should have a witch, something like that. We have Sam Han, but what if he brings in a female counterpart of a witch or something like that, a witch or something. If it's Sam Han, have him have a partner.
Mm-hmm.
Like a witch or something scary that people are like, that's never been in a Ghostbusters series before. Whoa.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I used a witch in my other Ghostbusters story I did for the Busting in Time. I used it. My friends read it. They're like, really, a witch? And I was like, well, I was thinking I just finished watching Hocus Pocus again. I was like,
such a good movie.
And also I watched Hocus Pocus, then I was also watching Back to the Future, so I needed a name. So I was like, Busting in Time.
Busting in Time.
And I did the movie theater voice. Busting in Time.
In a time.
In a time. In a small town in Pennsylvania, the Ghostbusters of Pike County have to travel. Ooh, here we go. A Viking ship. Yeah, there we go.
That would be pretty cool. And the kinds of ghosts that would be on that ship.
Oh my god. Or Vikings. You remember Like it's just a Viking group just takes over New York. Ghost Vikings.
Didn't they have ghosts like that in the Ghostbuster comic books?
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they were like Janine's ancestors or something. I'm not too sure.
Sassy coming in through with the fire today. I like that.
Heck yeah. The Viking ghosts terrorizing everyone. Yeah, and like I mean, like the Viking, like dude, like you could make those guys like scary and like tough looking and stuff too.
Like, they go into a bar and they're like, "Get me the best of all."
And like you know, with like some like huge like axes or something, except like they're ghost like, so like they like I don't know, do extra ghostly stuff. But
the Vikings come in New York, they look up at the buildings, they're like, "Oh, what is this castles?" You know what I mean?
We must conquer this land.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Ghostbusters. I can't think of the movie. Like the Viking, Ghostbusters, the Viking takeover. We need the meme for what's his name? Take my money.
And then oh wait, no, never mind. Dang it, now you got my brain going into like overdrive with like all these like different ideas.
Yeah, there we go.
Hang on, wait.
Here we go. Oh my gosh, Vikings, Viking. They've never had a Viking in a Ghostbuster, maybe in a comic book, but not in an actual movie, Vikings are scary.
I would like to see that. I would genuinely like to see that.
Yeah. That's wow. There we go. We got
sister coming in with the good ideas. Why don't you have her come on the podcast?
I'll invite her on. She's always busy. That woman's traveling all the time. So
rad.
She definitely would come on. She knows she knows how to do the podcast thing. She's done Twins at Ringside with me, so she knows how to hang.
Nice.
You know what I mean? See, that's another person. When next year for Ghostbusters Day, you'll be able to meet my twin sister. She'd be able to hang out with us.
Just I think it'd be funny though. Give her a fake pair of glasses and like a fake mustache, and like like both of y'all walk up to me, and then like I have to guess like who's the real Joe.
Well, she does have her pair of red glasses, so she wears red glasses.
You could wear red glasses too, and I'll just be like, "Oh,
you're not Ghostbuster Joe." Oh no, I need lenses. But yeah. But would their axes have light? But then if it's funny, if the lightning comes out of their axe, then
that was my idea that I had right now, and I was like, wait, hang on. I was thinking about something like that because you know how the Vikings and like the whole thing with like Norse mythology, and my mind immediately just started like putting those two things together, and imagine getting some like mixing those and like possibly throwing in some Norse gods in there, like.
But how would they get to New York? Would it be like a museum situation, like Vigo thing?
Someone goes up to Mjolnir and like with I don't know something, and then like just summons Thor, and then like but he's evil. In the Ghostbuster universe, he's evil, and I
think there'll be like an axe, like in a stone, and this guy that's he's kind of weird, kind of like a Janish character, goes, nobody could take it out there, like they say, like on the sign, nobody could take the axe out of the stone.
In one of those situations.
Yeah, here we go. There we go.
Yes.
Val already likes you, Sassy. Already likes you.
Hell yeah, I do.
Already. Just met. We'll bring you for some awesome pizza when you come back from back to New York. We'll bring you to some yummy places. More yummy food that you hadn't tried already. My sister, she knows it. She does a lot of good food. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, there we go. The creepy person. It says on the sign, nobody could take the axe out. He just walks and goes, "I'll prove that wrong." And then he pulls the axe out, and it's like, and he becomes like the leader. He has like the horns appear and his chin grows and the beard. His chin grows because the beard and everything. He becomes like he becomes the person that's haunting the axe.
Ah.
Angela's like,
The chin grows.
Yeah,
And then
the
the beard grows.
and he shrinks. He shrinks to the size of a Viking.
Well, would he shrink or would he grow?
I guess maybe grow, but anytime I
Like
see
the Vikings are supposed to be like big guys.
anytime I see Vikings on PlayStation 3, they were always little, like the big mustache, like down to their knees.
No.
Oof. Those big mustaches make mine look the shame. What else? What else? What else can these Vikings do in New York City?
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
because
gosh.
like we're on this subject and like I'm thinking about it. One of my uncles, well, my dad's best friend, but like I just call him my uncle. He claims that like he like came from Vikings, that his ancestors were Vikings and stuff, and like he's like all into like Norse mythology, and you're probably thinking elves
Maybe thinking of an elf. I don't know.
or a dwarf.
Probably.
And
No.
I was thinking about that. I was like, man, he would like my uncle would like love to like get in on this conversation right now and like try to mix in Ghostbusters with it.
Like, oh my gosh, the Vikings start climbing the Empire State Building to get the electricity off the pole of the main thing. They're all just climbing the Empire State Building.
Oh yeah.
Rain is gonna be so watching this later, going. Went from Ghostbusters
to Vikings.
to Vikings?
Yeah, it
did. And I miss Sassy. There we go. Elves in the subway. Oh, jeez.
Crazy.
Mini Puffs and elves in the subway. Oh, my God. One car has a bunch of elves just chilling with the fire in the middle, trying to make a fire in the subway. And they're eating the Mini Puffs.
No!
Like spinning the thing. Oh my God, the subway just starts becoming like the elf world because they're like, they're underground. They're all like, they're hidden people. They're elves.
They're like, these mini puffs are quite delightful.
Thank you for the delicacy, Angela. Sassy's dying. Sassy's dying. We're here every Monday.
Tune in next Monday.
What will we be talking
What will we talk about? We don't know. We kind of just guess it 5 minutes beforehand.
Smells like s'mores.
Man, s'mores sounds so good.
And another thing, I watched The Sandlot. How can I have some more if I hadn't had any yet?
Oh my God. No. S'mores.
Oh, right.
Oh my God.
Thinking of like Vikings and like elves, we're going to get tons of ferries just floating around New York City.
We're going to have like a whole like fantasy episode where it's just like all these fantasy types of creatures come out.
Dragons. Oh my God. Dragons are just flying through New York. Oh my God. Ghost dragons.
Oh.
Wow. We just went to like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. And they don't shoot out flames, though. They shoot out slime.
Oh my God, the horror. That's the cleaning crew of New York City.
Oh, no.
No. The cleaning crew comes out and they're like, oh man, remember this in the 80s?
No, it's like when Slimer multiplied and turned blue all over again.
But it's funny. Is that canon? Is it canon?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just checking. But yeah, some more. You go downstairs into the subway, and you hear like that elvish music. It's like doom, 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 doom. They hear them playing the little guitars down in the subway.
Oh yeah.
Spinning the chickens. No.
Man, what happened, man?
What happened? I don't know.
Viking sounds.
Yeah. Ghostbusters, the
This is-
Elf Adventure. That's episode
One
4.
hell of a podcast, man. I'm pretty sure we just lost everybody that was like listening.
They're all gone. They're all like they're all drinking their butter beer and they're half drunk.
Dude, I had butterbeer when I went to New York and I went to the Harry Potter store. I had butterbeer and it was like so good. Whenever you mix up the foam and the drink, mix it together, so freaking good.
Well, Sassy and I want to either go to Six Flags for the horror night, or we want to go back to horror night, Fright Night or horror night. As I said, if we go to Halloween horror night, I wish that you and Rain could just somehow get on a plane and meet us there.
I will try.
We could have a Ghost Head Nerd Talk is sitting in Universal. Just have like, oh my god, we can go into Frozen Empire together as like a team. We can all go together like a bunch of nerds.
Bunch of nerds.
Yeah, I can see it now. Sassy's like, you bunch of nerds. And then the wide shot, Ansel's wearing all Star Wars stuff. I'm just calling us a bunch of nerds. Because I'm Ghostbusters and she's Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bad.
And I'm Green Lantern and she's Superman. So
Gotcha. At least you're both DC.
yeah. Could be worse. Could be Marvel. I could. I sort of been Wolverine, but
Let me
not
just
really.
kind of cover up that entire like shelf I've got back there. Okay. There's no Marvel stuff back there.
Won't get flag. Oh no, the flags are here. The report. It's just copyright. All right. Before we go, is there any other topics we should have? I do. She does like a good X-Men, though. Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Who is your favorite X-Men off the hand? My favorite is Wolverine because he's adamantium. Wolverine. Yeah.
Wolverine. You can't go wrong with you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with Wolverine.
Can't go wrong. Sassy, who's your favorite X-Men character?
Wolverine. You can't go wrong with Wolverine.
Yeah. There we go. Sassy got hers.
Rogue, good choice.
Just don't let her touch anybody. It's over. Dead.
Oh no.
No. Oh, dang it. We lost him. All right. So if anybody wants to follow us, you can follow us on Instagram under Ghost Head Nerd Talk Podcast. You can follow me under Joe Panther III. And definitely follow us here on Twitch. Give us a nice follow. You could also subscribe to the Joe Panther Variety Show and get all the playlists of all the episodes, or just watch this episode later on if you missed it. And Val, where can they find you next?
You can find me on pretty much all social media or game platforms under the name Flashfia. It's all caps, and it's FLASHFIAA. Find me anywhere.
Awesome. I want to thank you fans for coming in, hanging out with us. And next week, Rain will be back. We hope everything's, she's good, and her computer just needed to be re-upped. So okay. So I'm Ghostbuster Joe.
I'm Valerie.
And just remember, us ghost heads have a lot to talk about. Good night, everybody.